Hey guys, so UberChic came out with a new Christmas O2 plate, and this is what it looks like. And we also have their new Mermaid Life plate. So I thought I would do a couple swatches for you guys. Underneath here is the UberChic mat. And if you guys don't have one of these for your stamping, I just find it a nice way to keep my tabletop nice and clean. Whenever you guys get a plate like this, it does come with this blue film on it, and you do have to remove that. So we will take it out of its packaging. So the way I like to prep these plates is just with some acetone and a lint-free wipe. You want to do this with all your new plates just so that they pick up the image well. And then I go through with a dry lint-free wipe and just really make sure that it's nice and clean. For anyone who has never stamped before, some supplies that you're going to need are just a regular lint roller. If you don't have a lint roller, you guys can use regular tape. And then you're going to need your stampers. I have 3 different ones here that we're going to use today. This one here is UberChic's non-sticky squishy stamper. And I just put the pink head into it. It has 4 different colors that you guys can put in there. Moyu London's rectangular stamper, which I just like because it's very squishy. And then Young Nails Captions clear jelly stamper. The nice thing about UberChic plates right now is they're coming out with these layering. So you can see they have the layering for the candy cane and the layering for the berries with the little leaves for the holidays. So we need the clear stamper to be able to make sure we line those up right. I'm going to start by doing this image right down here. We're going to use a color swatching stick and then our scraper. So this is one of the Moyu London scrapers. You can use a old gift card or an old credit card too. They work really well. So we're just going to take our stamping polish and we are going to cover the image. We're going to scrape. And then we are going to go in with our stamper, pick up the image, nice and clean. And then we are going to take our swatching stick and press the image right into it. And if you have little parts that stick up, that's okay. The nice thing about these, so these are Christmas lights, tree lights. You could go in and you could do a little reverse stamping. You could actually color that all in and get different colored light bulbs. Super cute. All right, next we will do this cute penguin over here. So I really like penguins and they have this really cute little face. So we're gonna do that one. And I'm sorry, this is a little off the screen right now. Let's We're going to take our black stamping polish, cover the plate, do our scraping, come in, pick up our image, and if we have all this stuff on the side and we're worried about it, or you want to get rid of stuff, we're just going to use our lint roller, pick that all up and get it away. We're going to come over now with one of our swatching sticks, and we are just going to lay that right in. And pick up that cute little image right there. And again, you could color in his little beak. All right, let's try one of these layering ones. So we're gonna use our clear stamper so that we can see what we're doing. We're going to start, the nice thing about these plates is they tell you which one to start with, and then there's a little arrow right here that tells me to go to the next image. So I'm going to start with my green stamping polish, cover my image. Stamping polish is different than regular nail polish. So if you're using regular nail polish and you're not getting the effects that you would like, then it's probably because you're using the regular polish and it's just not picking it up. With your clear stamper, it's a very light touch, and you'll see that it picks up the image perfectly. If you press down really hard with your clear stampers, I've noticed that it does not work. So we're going to look through. I'm going to try and place this so you guys can see as well. And we are going to place the image down where we'd like it. So, see, and then it's placed perfect. I'm then going to come over and clean off my stamper with my lint-free wipe, or my lint-free roller, sorry. I'm going to then take my red stamping polish, we're going to cover the berries now. Make sure you really get the stamping polish in those little tiny berries, or else you're going to have little gaps. Again, a light touch so that you pick up the berries. There, we got them. We're going to come back and we're going to look at this and see where we would like to place the berries. And they should land where we'd like them. So again, you can see right where you're going to place them. Get a cute little layered effect. All right, and let's do just one more, because I have some nice red swatch sticks here. So let's do this beautiful Christmas tree. Obviously, if you guys have really short nails, these images aren't always going to cover your whole entire nail. You could take part of it and use it. You don't have to use the whole image. But they are really beautiful this year. So there's the image. I'm gonna just take my swatch stick and press it right in. And there is our beautiful Christmas tree. All right, so I'm gonna clean up my station just a bit, because if you guys are stampers, you guys will know, here's what you're gonna get on your UberChic mat is a nice little scraping area. and your plate's gonna get very dirty. So what I'm gonna do right now is we have our Christmas ones all done. I'm going to pause for just a second while I clean up, and I will be back to do the mermaid plate. All right guys, I'm back. So this is the mermaid plate, all nice and clean, ready to go. So I have some swatch sticks ready, and I also have some stamping polish. I didn't really talk about the stamping polish I used for the Christmas plate, but it was just Conad. Their stamping polishes seem to work really well. But if you want some fun colors, this one is from Esmeralda de Kelly, and so she has some really pretty ones. A lot of my colored ones are hers, and so we're going to use a couple of hers for this one. So what I want to start with is this image here. Again, it's one that I'm going to use my clear stamper for, but I just really love mermaid scales, and in the summertime they are really fun to do nails with. So again, it has this little arrow. It's going to tell you you're going to start with this image here, and then we're going on to the actual lines. So we're going to fill in. And if you guys noticed, I also switched up my Uber mat. This is a mini black mat from UberChic. I was looking for a black mat forever, and nobody really had a good quality one. And then UberChic answered my prayers and came out with one last year. So, beautiful pickup. So we are going to place this down. And again, sorry guys, trying to make it so you can see as well as I can see. We're just gonna press that image right in, and there we have it. Beautiful. For the outline, I think I'm going to do a black just so you guys can see it a little bit better. Again, nice gentle press, and you get that beautiful pickup there. Make sure that you line it right up so that your scales that were on that first pass are getting outlined properly. And then look at that. So beautiful. I'm regretting not buying this sooner just because our weather just changed, and we now have, you know, snow flurries, and it's cold out, and not a lot of people are getting mermaid nails, but this is a gorgeous layered effect. And now I'm wishing it was spring already so I could use this more, but maybe I can get someone to do a little mermaid in the middle of winter. We'll see. All right, so let's come over and actually do this nice mermaid image right here. It's kind of classic, looks like Little Mermaid a little bit. With these images that are a little bit more, there's no lines to them, they're just a big solid image. You really want to be careful with how you scrape, so it's a nice gentle scrape there, 45-degree angle, light pickup, and we're getting that beautiful image again. And then we're going to make sure we place it down. Now for these, you could do a little hand artwork. Make her a little rock she's sitting on, whatnot. Really make it look like it was from The Little Mermaid, which would be beautiful. And let's see here at this corner we have some lovely seashells. So So let's do those with this nice pink. Again, we're covering the image. You don't have to cover, depending on the brand that you use, you don't have to cover completely. I'm leaving a little bit here. Nice pull. We're gonna pick the image up. So there it is. Come over and we're gonna press that in. If this was a client that you're working on, you're going to, obviously their finger is gonna be a little bit more sturdy than these swatch sticks here, but you can roll it onto their nail or you can press it in. Depends on what stamper you're using. I have found that this stamper from UberChic is really great because if you don't have a clear stamper yet, you can line their finger up really well with the image and just have them press right into it, and it's squishy enough that it will let their finger sink in. Same thing with this one from MoU London. It's very squishy, so you can, again, push their finger right into that image and line it up that way if you don't have a clear stamper yet. But I do recommend a clear stamper. I have the UberChic one, which is amazing, and they also came out with one that has a very wide head, like this one, and very little holder, so you can actually line things up and not get such of a tunnel vision as you do with these types of clear stampers where you're really looking down a big tunnel to the image. And lastly, let's just do this beautiful mermaid girl right here. I love her hair. Picked her up beautiful. These stampers are amazing. If you guys are new to stamping, the reason I really like UberChic stampers is I feel like when I started stamping and I couldn't get the hang of it with any other stamper, there's never failed me. So as a new stamper, if you're new to stamping rather, I feel like they're really easy to work with. They have so many options for their plates that you can really do pretty much anything with them. So there's that little girl right there. She's so cute. And again, you could color in her top. Once you guys really get practicing, you guys could even color on the head while the image is here and then transfer it over. But for today, I was just trying to keep it super simple for anyone who has not stamped yet. So at the end of the day, our plate is going to be all nice and covered with some paint all over it, and we're going to clean it just like we did for the first round. So we're going to take our cotton or our lint-free wipes and some acetone and really clean our plate. You want to clean it before you guys put it away. Why? Because if you're doing this on a client and it's not just for fun on yourself, the last thing you want to do is have a client see a messy plate when they walk into your salon or your nail station. Cleanliness is everything, so I like to clean as I go so that the next time I go to use that plate, I'm not walking into a messy area. If you get one of the UberChic mats, or if you have one of these mats and you get a big glob, I'm just going to show you the big globs that I'm talking about. They're here on the edge of my mat where I just scrape everything. If you just let those dry, you can actually go across it with your lint roller and it will pick up the big globs. But I still go back over it with some acetone just to make sure that any little dots, especially on my black one, because it will get cloudy, and I really love this for the fact that it is darker and you can see things like pastels and brights and white a lot better. Now the other thing about these mats, if you guys don't have one or you don't know what they are about, is you can make decals on them. So they have these nice nail shapes, and they're pretty true to a nail. So that's my nail, and you can see it's pretty much true to a nail. You can put polish down, you can make a decal, you can do some marbleizing on the mat, and then you guys can transfer it over to your nails a lot easier. Or if you're trying to do that layered look, you can do it right on the mat, test it out, and then put it on your nails. So hopefully you guys like this video. Here are, again, the swatches from the Mermaid plate, as well as my swatches from the Christmas 02. Christmas 01 is beautiful too. If you don't have Christmas plates, those two combined will make it so that you have pretty much everything you need. But here they are. Beautiful images, tons of use out of them. And again, I'd highly recommend you guys getting at least one of the Christmas plates for the holidays, just because you'll use it. And this mermaid plate is just so cute. I don't know why you wouldn't want it, because mermaids are fun, and this scaled image is amazing. So hopefully this was a good video for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in hopefully a week with a little bit more of my goodies I got.